Back here at Buffalo Wild Wings Old Eastwood Road location, talking to Takayo here on this Monday afternoon. Mike Vaccaro with you. Alongside the coach, Takayo Siddle, on this MLK Day. Standing room only just about here inside Buffalo Wild Wings. See some youngsters here with no school today, so great to have them with us. Talking a lot of UNCW men's basketball here, continuing to win these games. 17-2, 6-0 atop the conference standings right now. UNCW's won 7 straight. Yeah, that deserves a little applause here on this Monday. The Seahawks keeping people on the edge of their seats, though. Last week it was a 24-point comeback on the road. This week, just a 13-point comeback at home against Campbell. But we'll talk about that and look at the history of some comebacks here this season, previous seasons. Are there some comparisons between some of the programs here for UNCW? But, Coach, again, some exciting wins. And it was a crazy week for you because you only play on Saturday. Sit back, relax, watch some games on Thursday. One result that kind of goes your way. Another result that goes your way. Saturday, results that go your way. You take care of business, and here you are with a 2-game lead in first place. Obviously, the season's not over yet. Still a long way to go, but you guys are sitting pretty good right now, again, with these come-from-behind victories.
Yeah, first of all, thanks for everybody for showing up. This is one of the best crowds we've had, so thank you guys. Give yourself a hand. And if I could have skipped school today, I would have.
That's
too.
Right.
But no, this group is doing a really good job, just kind of staying even keel. When you look at the things that you talked about earlier with certain people losing and helping us out or whatever, we really don't pay much attention to that. We have to take care of ourselves, and that was the message all week. That was the message before the game. We have to continue to have good days. That's not only on game day. We didn't win that game on Saturday. We won it with the week that we had. We've been a group that's been, we've been struggling with sickness and injuries and battling through adversity for a long time now. And so when that in-game adversity happens, we don't flinch. We become stronger. We become more connected. And, we're starting to become player-led, which is the perfect time for that to happen is right now.
And, again, you've won 7 straight. You're 17-2 right now. But you haven't had, and you probably won't have, obviously, your full complement of players with C.J. Luster now redshirting this year. How has that made you guys, the coaching staff, maybe have to adjust to okay, this week, this is what the team looks like.
Yeah.
This week, it looks like this because, no Gavin Walsh, at one point, no Christian May, at one point, no Jonathan Lamoth.
Yeah, what we've tried to do as a staff is we haven't made a big deal out of it. We don't even really talk about it. It's next man up. Whoever we have out there, as long as we have 5, we're going to compete to win the game. And the guys have done a great job policing the locker room and not letting any of that creep in to where, we don't have such and such, so we're not going to have a good chance to win the game. We don't even think about it like that. We proceed with who we have, and we go in to try to win every game that we play. And so I think that's been helping us, not letting that set us back and detours from what we're trying to get done.
You look at this team, conditioning has been top-notch because, again, as you said, you're playing, for the most part, 6 guys that are playing the bulk of the minutes here. And it's not like, we're just playing a game. No, you're playing intense games, trying to come back as well. What does that say about where this team is and the conditioning that they've had heading into the year and what they do now?
I would say, it's pretty impressive. I know they get really exhausted out there, but they're pushing through it. I think the thing that I look at the most is their confidence has been growing because they've been playing more minutes, playing extended minutes. So with that, the confidence grows. And so you see guys starting to play a little bit better. I think that's the most impressive part to me. These guys are conditioned. We started early in the preseason, and our practices are pretty intense. Elijah, our strength coach, does a great job getting extra conditioning in. But the most impressive part is that those guys are building their confidence up with the minutes that they're getting. And on any given night, guys are having big nights.
And again, 6 games into the conference slate here, it seems like everyone has been a grind. Is that what you see from the sidelines? Again, that you continue to get everybody's best punch.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Mike, the season, like game by game, when you look back at the non-conference, it all all of those games prepare you for what we're seeing right now. If you think about all the close games we had, Louisiana, Marshall, Valpo, even Howard. Which we lost that game, but so many close games. And I think with that, we started developing, some confidence in that, some calmness in pressure moments. I think all of that's helped us be successful in this early conference season, playing and winning these tight games.
Well, you mentioned Howard. That was your last loss. That was before the holiday break. 7 straight since that point. And you felt at that time that loss kind of needed to happen to get this team jump-started. Can you see that now being maybe one of those turning points for a program in this season?
Yeah, 100%, because we were struggling with so many things. And I think the things that I always talk to them about, like you have to bring with you in the game, the 4 games from that Howard game, we weren't showing that enough on a consistent basis. So we were able to highlight that and put a big emphasis on it. We grew in those areas, and I think it's helped us win these games as of late. The toughness has shown, the physicality has shown, the connectedness has shown. Our culture's really shined through. So those 4 games from Howard back, it's really helped us.
And again, you get into conference play. We talk a lot about the seniors, returning guys, but the new guys that have been in this league, does that give you maybe a step ahead of some other programs that have transfers, yes, that are talented, but guys that haven't been in the CAA?
Yeah, maybe so. I think just with the way that we do things, the leadership that Noah and Nolan and Greedy have shown, they've taken ownership in their role in the program, showing those guys the way that we operate. I don't let them even think about losing. I don't let them even, in everything that they do, they're being held accountable to the highest standard. So I think that's prepared us. I think their experience playing in this league has prepared them for these big games. And I think our leadership, within our locker room, I think has really helped them.
And you mentioned big games. It seems like everyone's a big game right now. The way that teams are attacking you, and your goal right now, regular season championship, top 4 seeds to get those buys. Certainly, you can't let your guard down at all.
No, you can't. You can't. And I challenged them this morning. We're doing well, but in order for us to continue to get better, we have to be intentional when we attack our process. We have to be genuine about it. It can't just be a routine thing, because, and you guys will see it, from this point until the end, you'll see teams take off. You'll see some of the losing teams. You'll see the losing really come out, and they'll take a nosedive. From an individual standpoint, you'll see players starting to think about things that don't equate to winning. They'll start thinking about, all right, what am I going to do next year? So they're playing for themselves, trying to get their stats up. You'll see so many different things, but what I told them is that we have to avoid human nature. We have to make sure that the next thing is the most important thing in the history of our program. We have to be great at the next thing. We have to stay process-focused, process-driven, and we have to be really intentional about attacking that. And so that's the challenge for us as we move forward.
All that's so important with 3 games on the road for UNCW coming up. We'll take our first break. When we get back, we're going to talk about the last game in January at home for UNCW. It was a good one against a rival, Campbell University. We'll talk about that next. Stay with us. We're talking to Takayo.
Big news, Wilmington. The basketball season's biggest winner is the Pick 6 meal for 2. Just $19.99 at Buffalo Wild Wings. Choose 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for one unbeatable price. Go for boneless wings and any of our 26 sauces, crispy chicken dippers, or double-stacked cheeseburgers with fries, tots, or wedges. Pick 6 starting at only $19.99. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings. Taxes and fees extra. Not valid with other offers. See server for details.
The fans came out today, David.
That's right, Gabe. Big games mean bigger tailgates.
Check out that Ford F-150 truck, a championship caliber performance.
Oh, flawless execution, Gabe. Smart, powerful, and with available Pro Power on board, F-150 just took this tailgate over the top.
Game on, David. For the latest offers on Ford F-150, go to buyfordnow.com to see your Carolina Ford dealer today. See owner's manual for important operating instructions.
All-Star Flags is the Cape Fear source for all of your flag-related needs with high-quality American-made flags and poles. We also specialize in custom flags and banners, including the championship banners hanging within Trask Coliseum. All-Star Flags offers full-service installation on flagpoles, both residential and commercial. Visit our showroom and browse through our selection of U.S., state, military, sports, and international flags. Or check us out online at allstarflags.com. All-Star Flags, quality in every star.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Keith Altman with Alpha Mortgage. As a former Seahawk, I know the importance of teamwork. So whether you're here at Trask Coliseum or at beautiful Brooks Field, take comfort in knowing that my team has you covered. From downtown to the suburbs to the beach. Give Alpha Mortgage a call. And go Hawks!
Looking for more than a gym? At O2 Fitness, it's about more than workouts. It's about how you feel, live, and move every day. Enjoy luxurious amenities, spacious turf, top-tier equipment, and expert guidance from personal training, Renew Wellness, and Loop Nutrition. Whether it's a quick lift or a full recharge, you'll find the space, support, and energy to show up as your best self. Feel stronger, live well, do more with O2 Fitness.
Feeling run down trying to keep up with your kids, grinding at work and the late night football games or streaming sessions are catching up to you? Turn the momentum in your favor. VitaFlow Wilmington has the vitamins and nutrients your body needs for optimal health. As soon as you walk into our state-of-the-art, fully sanitized facility, our professional team of registered nurses help personalize your treatment to become the healthiest and most efficient you. VitaFlow Wilmington is here for your health and wellness 7 days a week. Call us today at 910-222-8859 and get revitalized.
VitaFlow.
Hey you got a sale coming up, your company have some special offer, a big event. There's no better way to spread the word around town than on the radio. Word of mouth advertising starts right here. See, people in this town, they wait to the last minute to do everything. Make plans for the weekend, buy your concert tickets, whatever. Radio is a great way to reach people right before they make their buying decision. We get people on the move, in the car, driving to the shop. Get heard, get noticed, get results, get radio.
Hi, it's Holly Shaw, General Sales Manager at Sunrise Broadcasting. We'd love to get working for you. To get started, go right now to this station's website or social media.
Talking to Takayo rolls on. Mike McCarroll here with Takayo Siddle. Is that the Chris Collinsworth slide right there? Slide into the camera.
Little electric slide.
Coming back, talking to some fans out there. Again, great crowd here at Buffalo Wild Wings this afternoon on this MLK Day. We'll have another show next week as well, so come on out for that. Plenty to talk about. And also, there's games today in the league. There's one going on right now. It's 3 games today. And the first one, in case you're wondering, second half, Monmouth at home leads Northeastern 43-41. Again, 16-17 to go in the second half. Monmouth currently on a 10-0 run in that game in New Jersey, so we'll keep you up to date on that game as we go along here. 1 o'clock, Drexel at Towson, a big game there. And tonight, the nightcap at 9 o'clock, North Carolina A&T is at Hampton. Those games on CBS Sportsnet, a big day here on MLK Day. Well, again, a big day Saturday in Trask Coliseum. Students back in Trask, helping add some life to the building there. But, boy, Campbell in the town, Coach. A different team. John Andershek, first-year head coach there, trying to get that program turned around. He's got some good guards. And let's talk about going into it. You were, I know, concerned about those guards, DJ Smith and Jeremiah Johnson.
Yeah, I mean, going into it, that was the message to our team is if we can stop those two, we'll win the game. And in the first half, we didn't stop them. I think they accounted for 26 out of their 37 points. We were doing a good job. I thought we really grew with our pick and roll defense. I thought we really grew with our transition defense in the game overall. But the times that we made mistakes in those areas, they made us pay. That was a hard game to play. The big fella, bringing our big fella out on the court, playing on the perimeter a little bit. And he can mix it up down low, and then those guards just putting pressure on your feet, on your foot speed. That was a tough game for us, and we had been struggling with those two areas. And I was proud of the guys for really growing in those two areas in the game.
Hey, you're down 4 at halftime, 37-33, down 13 with 15 to go in that second half. Do your kids think, well, it's only 13? Last week it was 24. Is that, what's your message during a timeout when you're trying to come back in a game like this?
Well, I told them at the beginning, number one thing is we needed to show up. Okay, we needed to show up individually, and we needed to show up as a team. And I thought we showed up. And then I told them that we needed to lose ourselves in the competition, lose ourselves in the possession that was in front of us, and not let the external factors get us out of character. And I told them to stick to the game plan no matter what. Don't deviate away from it. And I thought we were doing those things. Those guards were just making some really tough plays. And I told them some adversity was going to be in front of them. Don't flinch. So going into that timeout, we were down 11 or 13. I told them we were doing all of those things. We were facing some adversity, and I had told them in the pregame speech as well. When we get to those late rounds, we talked about being in a prize fight. In those late rounds, I told them we had 4 more rounds left. And this is when our culture would shine. This is when everything that I had talked to them about going into the game, that was going to come into play in those last 4 rounds. And I kept yelling, I don't know if you guys heard me, they're not built like we are. All right, the championship pedigree was going to really take over in those moments, and it did.
And you look at this game, too. Again, last week it was a 24-0 run that got you back in the game, tied it up. Here, not a significant run when you're down 13, but it was back and forth. You had to make some stops, and again, it seems like your defense is what certainly helps out the cause big time.
Yeah, that's what a prize fight is all about, right? You got to stand in the middle of the ring and deliver a shot, take a shot. And then when it's time to go in those late rounds, you have to make sure you tighten up on everything and miss more shots than the other guy in front of you. So that was good. Our defense is our calling card. It has to be. We haven't put 2 good halves defensively together in a long time. So we're just trying to strain a little bit more to get more consistency on both ends of the floor. And I think that's a challenge for just about all of these coaches out there right now, is just trying to find a little bit more consistency.
Last week in New York, Nolan Hodge, huge factor. 6 threes. Here in this game, great looks. I built it up. He wasn't hitting the threes. 2 points from him, 2 points from Noah Ross, yet you win this game. What does that tell you about your team?
If you watched, he was in foul trouble, first of all.
Ross, yes.
Ross was. But his leadership in the huddles, his leadership on the bench, his energy, it never wavered. So he was still, I still felt his presence. And he still impacted winning. Nolan, struggling, but I thought that last 4 minutes he made some really big defensive plays that helped us win the game. I think it was 70 apiece or 72-72, and Christian got jammed up on a screen on number 9, and Nolan was guarding a ball handler. They passed to number 9, and he executed something that we talk about a lot, jumped and swiped and contested the shot and blocked it, hustled for a 50-50, and it was out on them. So he made some winning plays. He impacted the game in a positive way late. But, Madison had his back. Greedy had his back. Patrick was very steady. I thought Jonathan played some good minutes. Thought Christian did some really good things. So we continued to talk about strengthening unit, and it came into play on Saturday night.
Again, a lot of kids here today. For Nolan Hodge, great lesson because he's 0 for 9, 0 for 5 from 3. But he's not on the defensive end with his head down.
Right.
He's helping out. What does that tell you about a kid like that and what that does for a team?
Yeah, I always say it. All he cares about is winning. I pulled him over at one point in a timeout and just told him, don't worry about your offense. Like, just give us something on the defensive end because you're more than just an offensive player. And, he showed the toughness to go out there and keep competing. And, you don't have to score the basketball to impact winning. You can do other things to impact winning, and that's what I was on those guys about at halftime and in all of those huddles.
Again, down 13 with 14:15 to go. They win this game 78-75, the final score. Patrick Wessler, career-high 23. And as you mentioned, Madison Durr and Greedy Williams. Those two combined for 37 points. Durr, maybe you expect some of those, although it was a season high, but Greedy Williams.
Yeah.
I mean, again, when he adds points to everything else he's doing, this team becomes very dangerous with that being the case.
For sure. I thought Patrick was really steady throughout the game. I thought Greedy and Madison took the game over and really won it for us. Madison, I talked about it after. He scored points, but his leadership in those huddles were pretty electric. And Greedy leading our guys out on the court. It's pretty impressive. You have two starters right there that you're playing at the point position, and they really took over that game. And if it weren't for them, we would have lost.
And again, another game where the free throws were a factor, and you hit them 20 of 25. So it seems like whatever that number is percentage-wise at the end of the night, you guys are making some key free throws when they matter the most.
Yeah, this is an important part of what we're trying to do. We play inside out, and we're number one in the conference right now in free throw rate, which means we get there more times than our opponent. We're number one by a long shot. Our percentage needs to go up, but we, like you said, Mike, we make them in the pressure moments. 200 a day is what they have to make. We do free throw reset every day, where I split them up on goals. It may be 3 to a goal. It may be 4 on one end, 4 on the other end. But you can't miss 2 in a row at any goal. And we've been doing that for 5 minutes a day. I think it's helping. But the guys come in and make 200 a day, and that's mandatory.
So, again, another win, the 113th meeting between UNCW and Campbell. Campbell has not won in Trask since 1995. They haven't played every year, but the Seahawks extend that streak with that win, 78-75, the final score. We'll take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about, again, comebacks. What makes a comeback? What helps make a comeback for UNCW? This guy doesn't want any more comebacks. He wants to lead, but we're going to dive into that a little bit when we return. We're talking to Takayo here on this Monday afternoon.
At Reed's Jewelers, we know that the rules of engagement were made to be broken. So don't settle for the first ring you see in the case. When you put a ring on it, make the moment your own with something that's just as unique as your love. Whether you're going big, keeping it subtle, or finding a happy medium, we're here to help you say I do with a one-of-a-kind design. Because doing things your own way is what makes them mean everything. Visit Reed's Jewelers in store at Mayfair Town Center and Independence Mall, or online at reeds.com to chat with an expert today.
Kennedy's Real Estate Service is your local company for all your residential, brokerage, management, and appraisal needs in the Wilmington and New Hanover County area. Tim is not only a UNCW alumni, he has been your friendly broker since 1994 and providing residential appraisals since 1997. Give him a call, 910-799-1068, or visit him on the web at KennedyRES.com.
Dr. Christopher Branco of Oleander Chiropractic wants you to know that you don't have to be a UNCW athlete to be treated like one. Stop by Oleander Chiropractic on Oleander Drive in the Arboretum behind Port City, Java, and you'll get the best care in a safe, comfortable family atmosphere. Dr. Branco has 15 years experience and is the official chiropractic consultant of UNCW Athletics. Oleander Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday with morning and evening appointments available. Most insurance is accepted. For help, tips, and coupons, visit oleanderchiropractic.com.
Good morning. This is your Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast mix and match alarm.
We've got fluffy eggs and sausage on a made-from-scratch biscuit ready, or perhaps biscuit and gravy. Ooh, maybe a sweet cinnamon roll. Wake up and smell that sweet deal. Mix and match any 2 for just $5 for a limited time, only at Hardee's. Don't snooze on the app. Snag juicy deals, order ahead, and get to work on time. Maybe. Exclusive app offers for registered My Rewards members only. Available for a limited time at participating restaurants.
The Coast is calling. Spend your next 4 years at UNC Wilmington. Learn more at uncw.edu/coast.
Hit the water with confidence in a Carolina skiff rigged with the ultimate Suzuki outboard from Marine Warehouse Center. These boats are designed for stability and ease of use, making them ideal for fishing trips and family excursions. Suzuki brings customers the ultimate lightweight, efficient, and reliable 4-stroke power outboards. To get your Carolina skiff powered by Suzuki, call Marine Warehouse at 910-799-1277 or visit marinewarehousecenter.com.
Hi, I'm Joey Pollard, local owner of Winterworld right here in Wilmington. You may have seen me and my daughter Hannah on TV over the years. We're proud to be your local experts in exterior remodeling. Whether supplying storm protection or security, Winterworld still has you covered. Thank you, Wilmington, for all your support over the years. Winterworld, Wilmington's choice for 25 years and counting.
Winterworld, simply the best for life.
Let Marine Warehouse help you build your dreams. Order a custom pair boat to your exact specifications and have it expertly rigged with a Mercury 4-stroke outboard. Pair Marine delivers superior quality at an affordable price. And Mercury outboards are engineered to make every moment on the water unforgettable. At Marine Warehouse, we take pride in working with Pair to deliver a boat that's perfectly tailored to your lifestyle. Contact Marine Warehouse today, 910-799-1277, or visit marinewarehousecenter.com.
The Coast is calling. Spend your next 4 years at UNC Wilmington. Learn more at uncw.edu/coast.
Talking to Takayo here at Buffalo Wild Wings Old Eastwood Road location. Again, we'll be back here next Monday as well, recapping a 2-game road swing to Virginia for UNCW. Well, again, the Seahawks 17-2. They're 6-0 in the conference. On the season, 5 double-digit come-from-behind wins, 3 of them in conference play, North Carolina A&T, Stony Brook, and Campbell. Coach, you go back. You're 6-0 in the conference. Best start since 2021-22. A 9-0 start that year in conference play. That team, 10 double-digit wins, as you know. They came from behind a lot, most in the country. Came from behind, 22-point come-from-behind win against Drake in the CBI as well. So these teams, at least on paper, have some comparisons. Okay. When you look back at 2021-22 team, Jalen Sims, Michael Carter, other guys as well. Do you see any similarities between these two teams?
Yeah, I do. I see a lot of similarities. Just like we have older guys. Both groups had older guys that led the way. So they have a business-like approach to everything that they're doing. The group of guys that we were playing in 21-22, they were really mature, and they got to a point where they only cared about winning. So we do share some of the same qualities. I think from a skill standpoint, we're a little different, but we shared similar qualities. That group was tough, very tough. I think this group is growing in our toughness. That group guarded. I think this group has the capabilities of being a really good defensive team. that group may have had more star power. Like Jalen Sims was really good. He was a first-team All-League guy, and Mike was a second-teamer. But some similarities. I think the comebacks from that year came from being unsure of themselves and ourselves as a group, but showed a lot of resilience, a lot of toughness. So some similarities there, but I don't want any more comeback wins. I want to lead the game and win it handily. Can we do that a couple times?
I know you told me that after that season as well. You're done with coming from behind.
Jesus.
Other than taking some years off of your life, I mean, going through that, what you did with those 10 double-digit come-from-behind wins back in 21, 22, does that help out? You know, not just this year, but other times, other moments when you're down, you're facing that adversity. You know, do you harken back to some of those moments and some of those, you know, what you talk to your kids about in those huddles?
I mean, having that that clutch gene, that resolve, that is a learned skill, right? It is. And I think, like I told them today, that's a championship team trait, having resolve. And so if we can continue to develop that, it's only going to help us when we get in pressure moments throughout the season.
On the flip side, okay, you're down and you make that run. Do you ever look over to the other sidelines, the other bench, to kind of see what their reaction is? Because it's got to be very deflating.
Of course. I mean, you could see it in the game the other night. You could see it at Stony Brook. I don't want to talk bad about anybody, but you can see a loser. I can spot a loser out from afar. And when things start going bad, all you have to do is just look at body language, look at how disconnected the other group is, look at how deflated the coaching staff is. You could see it the other night. And when we started making our run, you could see our confidence start to rise, our body language, our body posture start to be in a winning way. I knew we were going to win the game. I know you guys may think I'm crazy and think I'm full of it, but there was nothing in me that thought we were going to lose that game the other night.
Yeah, you're confident. Players are confident. Certainly that helps out the cause. The Seahawks, again, you can't deny what the results are right now. Come from behind wins, 5 so far this season. We don't want to get to 10. Might have a couple more. Who knows? We'll take a break here. When we get back, we'll have this week's Player of the Week. Just the one game. We'll see who it is. Who's your choice? Is it Wessler? Is it Durr? Is it Greedy? Is it Hodge with the defense? We'll find out next. Stay with us.
Big news, Wilmington. The basketball season's biggest winner is the Pick 6 Meal for 2. Just $19.99 at Buffalo Wild Wings. Choose 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for one unbeatable price. Go for boneless wings and any of our 26 sauces, crispy chicken dippers, or double stacked cheeseburgers with fries, tots, or wedges. Pick 6 starting at only $19.99. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings. Taxes and fees extra. Not valid with other offers. See server for details.
At Pawn USA, we buy, sell, trade, and loan money on almost anything. Buying? Come check out our amazing inventory at our 5 convenient locations. Selling? We can give you cash or a loan for your items on the spot. Find the Pawn USA nearest you in Wallace, Charlotte, Leland, and in Wilmington, and we'll work with you for an enjoyable and beneficial experience. Ask about our free layaway plan and check us out at pawnusa.net and on eBay. There's always a new find at Pawn USA.
Hampton Inn University and Hampton Inn Suites Landville Park are proud UNCW Seahawks sponsor. Award-winning hotels providing rooms, suites, catering, and meeting rooms. Ask for the Seahawks special. Call 910-399-9006. That's 910-399-9006. HamptonInn.com and support the Seahawks.
You don't need to shout to be heard. Just get in front of people already looking for what you offer. Digital ads do just that, targeting your ideal customers by interest, behavior, and location, right where they spend time online. From awareness to decision, we help you reach them at every stage of the buying funnel. And pairing digital with radio, it can boost your website traffic up to 4.5 times.
Have I got your attention now?
Let us help you turn awareness into action, on air and online. Call us today, 910-632-2134, or visit advertisesunrise.com.
Hi, I'm Joey Pollard, local owner of Window World right here in Wilmington. You may have seen me and my daughter Hannah on TV over the years. We're proud to be your local experts in exterior remodeling. Whether supplying storm protection or security, Window World still has you covered. Thank you, Wilmington, for all your support over the years. Window World, Wilmington's choice for 25 years and counting.
Window World, simply the best for life.
I'm Josh Barber for Capital Ford Lincoln of Wilmington. It's our desire to be Wilmington's premier source for all your automotive needs. Our knowledge, selection, and most importantly, customer service is second to none. Whether you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, need regularly scheduled maintenance, technical repair, or collision service, we invite you to experience the way we do business. So come see us at Capital Ford Lincoln of Wilmington on Oleander Drive and let us be your car dealer. Remember, if you buy anywhere else, you'll pay too much, and go Seahawks.
Preparing for the big game, athletes practice countless hours year-round. Then, it's game time, and their fans get to see the results, cheering on their team to a win. At Coastline Insurance, we're working hard behind the scenes, preparing for when you need us, because we want our customers to be our biggest fans. Let Coastline Insurance shop your coverage and find out why we say, when we shop, you win. Find us online at coastlineinsurance.com.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level. And the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Looking for more than a gym? At O2 Fitness, it's about more than workouts. It's about how you feel, live, and move every day. Enjoy luxurious amenities, spacious turf, top-tier equipment, and expert guidance from personal training, Renew Wellness, and Loop Nutrition. Whether it's a quick lift or a full recharge, you'll find the space, support, and energy to show up as your best self. Feel stronger, live well, do more with O2 Fitness.
When it comes to industrial, hydraulic, hose, and marine supplies, FP Fensel Supply Company is a company you can trust. If we don't have what you need in stock, we'll get it. If you need help troubleshooting a problem, we'll do our best to solve it at competitive prices. We call it the Fensel Focus. Simply put, we know trust comes from a good experience, and we've been providing that to our customers from Wilmington to Jacksonville for 50 years. On the web at fenselsupply.com. That's FENSEL supply.com. Talking to Takayo here. Buffalo Wild Wings Old Eastwood Road location. Mike Carroll with you alongside the coach, Takayo Siddle. An update from New Jersey. Monmouth leads Northeastern 68-53. 6:32 to go in the second half. They are again one of three games today on this MLK Day in conference play. Carolina Ford Dealers Player of the Week for UNCW. Again, just the one game to choose from here. Some good choices. Career high 23 for Patrick Wessler. Big game with 17 points for Greedy Williams to go along with 4 assists and 3 steals. But I thought Madison Durr, coach, a season high 20 points, 5 of 8 from the field, 10 of 12 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. This is a guy, again, who kind of took a back seat because he was a starter at Monmouth, comes off the bench here, but when he's in the game, he is a big-time factor for this team.
Yeah, I mean, it says a lot about him that we've never had a conversation about him coming off the bench, starting or whatever. All he wants to do is win. And like I said, in that game, he came in, and his energy, his communication, I mean, it was electric. I mean, it ignited our whole group. And then he made some big-time plays on the offensive end, but defensively he was diving on the floor, getting steals, getting rebounds. He was a huge reason why we won the game.
He's a penetrator, but he knows how to draw that contact. We've seen guys through the years be able to have that ability as well. What is it about him to be able to draw that contact, get to the free throw line where he's an outstanding free throw shooter?
He just has a knack for it. He's so downhill all the time. It's hard to guard him. He puts so much pressure on the defense. You have to when you're playing us, you have to talk about his transition attack. You have to talk about his ability to catch and rip. And he can make some threes. You know, he's starting to make a few threes now, so people are having to guard him honest. And you know, I can't be more thankful that he's on our side.
When you're recruiting him to come here again, knowing how he was and his role with Monmouth, were you thinking he was going to be coming off the bench?
No, to be honest with you, no. Can't really go into what we had talked about as a group. I didn't know. I just wanted to stack the roster and have them duke it out to see who's going to start and play the most minutes. And both of those guys, him and Greedy, they made it tough. And you know, just because you're starting doesn't necessarily mean much to me. He finished the game for us. He's playing starter minutes. He's impacting our team in a major way, and that's really what's important.
And you put the ball in his hands, Greedy's hands, for the most part down the stretch as well. What'd you like about that? When your leader, Nolan Hodge, again, it just wasn't his night. You had to go somewhere else. Why was it those two guys that seemed to work well and play off of each other?
I mean, they just had it going. They had it going. Greedy was making great plays off the pick and roll. Madison was making great plays in space. And when Greedy got tired, we let Madison handle it and vice versa. So it's a luxury to have two ball guards like that can make plays.
Yeah, so again, the player of the week could have been one of probably 3 or 4 guys. It's Madison Durr here this week, the Carolina Ford Dealers Player of the Week. When you drive a smart and powerful Ford F-150, you're ready to tackle any job. Game on. See your Carolina Ford Dealer, proud partner of Seahawk Athletics. Well, again, UNCW will hit the road for 3 straight games, 2 this week in Virginia, then the following week against Towson. So from that perspective as well, we've talked before, home victories, winning at home. How important is that, especially in this month where you haven't been home much, and then it'll flip next month?
It's important. You got to take care of home court. If you want a top 4 seed, you have to win at home, and you have to steal some on the road. I've said that a million times, and that's true. So we have to make sure that we're locked in. I always say this to you, Mike. I love playing at home, so don't get this wrong, but it makes me nervous because our environment is chaotic, and that's how we want it. But you have to be mature with how you handle it, because love you guys, but you can't score a basket for them. You can't get a stop for them. You can't get a rebound for them. So we have to make sure that we handle that in a mature way, and so far we have.
Yeah, you go on the road, obviously the environment's not close to where it is here, but on the flip side, is it tough sometimes when you've got to create your own energy on the road?
It is, but that's a part of our culture. You know, it's mandatory, like it's a non-negotiable for everything that we do, that their energy is at an all-time high. Our ballroom walkthroughs, our film sessions, everything has to be done with energy if you want to be successful. So that's something that we preach on a daily basis.
Yeah, you guys are loud in those ballrooms. I'm down the hallway sometimes. You can hear you guys clapping and everything else. So I'll attest to that. The energy is certainly high on the road for this team. Again, they'll be on the road for the next 3 games starting on Thursday against Windham Mary. We'll take a break here. Again, it's MLK Day. We talked about this the last couple of years, but the connection that college basketball has to the I Have a Dream speech. We're going to talk about that coming up next. Stay with us. Talking to Takayo rolls on here at Buffalo Wild Wings, Old Eastwood Road location.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
You got next. The next open road. The next uncharted trail. With Ford Bronco and Ford Bronco Sport, you've got the next great SUV. Equipped with a blend of off-road performance, on-road precision, and plenty of power to conquer the next adventure. The latest offers on the new Bronco or Bronco Sport, you got next. Only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Kennedy's Real Estate Service is your local company for all your residential, brokerage, management, and appraisal needs in the Wilmington and New Hanover County area. Tim is not only a UNCW alumni, he has been your friendly broker since 1994 and providing residential appraisals since 1997. Give him a call, 910-799-1068, or visit him on the web at KennedyRES.com.
Dr. Christopher Branco of Oleander Chiropractic wants you to know that you don't have to be a UNCW athlete to be treated like one. Stop by Oleander Chiropractic on Oleander Drive in the Arboretum behind Port City, Java, and you'll get the best care in a safe, comfortable family atmosphere. Dr. Branco has 15 years experience and is the official chiropractic consultant of UNCW Athletics. Oleander Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday with morning and evening appointments available. Most insurance is accepted. For help, tips, and coupons, visit OleanderChiropractic.com.
All-Star Flags is the Cape Fear source for all of your flag-related needs with high-quality American-made flags and poles. We also specialize in custom flags and banners, including the championship banners hanging within Trask Coliseum. All-Star Flags offers full-service installation on flagpoles, both residential and commercial. Visit our showroom and browse through our selection of U.S., state, military, sports, and international flags. Or check us out online at allstarflags.com. All-Star Flags, quality in every star.
Hardee's Original Bag is back, but only for a limited time. Pick 2 full-sized favorites for just $5.99. Bag yours before they're gone. Choose from the charbroiled double cheeseburger, hot ham and cheese, spicy chicken sandwich, and our saucy ham-breaded chicken tender wraps. You've got it in the bag. The Original Bag. Any 2 plus fries and a drink, just $5.99. Only at Hardee's. Get the best deals on the Hardee's app. Exclusive app offers for registered My Rewards members only. Tax not included. Available for a limited time at participating restaurants. Price and participation may vary.
Hit the water with confidence in a Carolina skiff rigged with the ultimate Suzuki outboard from Marine Warehouse Center. These boats are designed for stability and ease of use, making them ideal for fishing trips and family excursions. Suzuki brings customers the ultimate lightweight, efficient, and reliable 4-stroke power outboards. To get your Carolina skiff powered by Suzuki, call Marine Warehouse at 910-799-1277 or visit marinewarehousecenter.com.
Feeling run down trying to keep up with your kids? Grinding at work and the late-night football games or streaming sessions are catching up to you? Turn the momentum in your favor. VitaFlow Wilmington has the vitamins and nutrients your body needs for optimal health. As soon as you walk into our state-of-the-art, fully sanitized facility, our professional team of registered nurses help personalize your treatment to become the healthiest and most efficient you. VitaFlow Wilmington is here for your health and wellness 7 days a week. Call us today at 910-222-8859 and get revitalized.
VitaFlow.
Let Marine Warehouse help you build your dreams. Order a custom pair boat to your exact specifications and have it expertly rigged with a Mercury 4-stroke outboard. Pair Marine delivers superior quality at an affordable price. And Mercury outboards are engineered to make every moment on the water unforgettable. At Marine Warehouse, we take pride in working with Pair to deliver a boat that's perfectly tailored to your lifestyle. Contact Marine Warehouse today, 910-799-1277, or visit marinewarehousecenter.com.
At Reed's Jewelers, we know that the rules of engagement were made to be broken. So don't settle for the first ring you see in the case. When you put a ring on it, make the moment your own with something that's just as unique as your love. Whether you're going big, keeping it subtle, or finding a happy medium, we're here to help you say I do with a one-of-a-kind design. Because doing things your own way is what makes them mean everything. Visit Reed's Jewelers in store at Mayfair Town Center and Independence Mall, or online at reeds.com to chat with an expert today.
Talking to Takayo here at Buffalo Wild Wings Old Eastwood Road location. Mike Takayo with you alongside the coach, Takayo Siddle. Again, it is MLK Day, and one of the best parts about that for us here is to talk about the connection between MLK, Martin Luther King, his I Have a Dream speech in college basketball. I Have a Dream speech, August 28, 1963, the March on Washington. And the connection is George Ravling. He was a former Villanova basketball player. He was there doing security that day. He was right next to Martin Luther King, and afterwards he said, "Can I have that speech?" He folded a piece of paper as he was walking off, and he said, "Sure," and he handed it to him, and he had it for 25 years. The ironic part of that, I Have a Dream, was not part of the original manuscript. That was something, the most significant part of that he kind of added in late off the cuff, but an amazing story. I know it's something that you knew about college basketball and George Raveling, the tie that he had. It's amazing. They had it for 25 years, and for a long time, his wife didn't even know that he had that.
He's still, well, I guess he passed.
He just passed away in September,
so
yes.
Where's the speech now, do we know?
I believe Villanova and the Smithsonian kind of share it back and forth. It's out there for display at different times. But yeah, for 25 years and for a while, he had it tucked in a book, a Harry Truman autobiography book.
Wow. No, I had no idea about that part of it. But yeah, what a special day. One thing I always try to do with our guys on this day is we'll show them parts of the I Have a Dream speech, and just talk to them about the resilience that he had, that Martin Luther King had, and the impact that he had on all of us. If it wasn't for him, his ability to unify people and fight for equality, we wouldn't be sitting here right now together. And so just try to put things in perspective for the guys. And one thing that we used to talk about, we used to have this in our locker room, and it was a part of our core values, that quote of life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? That's something that it used to be part of our core values and that we still talk about to this day. So he was very impactful. I think about guys like John Thompson and even Kevin Keats. He impacted me in a lot of ways, but the guys before me that looked like me, they fought for equality, and he's just an impactful person that I'm glad we're able to celebrate him. I'm glad that we're stopping a lot of things, people not going to school, going to work, to honor him. I think that's important that we continue to be about that.
Yeah, so the kids here, that's your history lesson for today as well. Maybe not the same level, but let's talk about pregame speeches from you. Is that something that you script, you think about, ones that you kind of have, that you recycle during different moments? What's your pregame speech like?
On a day like this, I don't really try to So like I said, in the morning we'll talk about, we'll show the speech and talk about that a little bit. But my speeches really kind of feed off of my team. This is a group that I don't have to give them a lot of pregame motivation. I just have a feel for if I need to motivate them, if I just need to take a back seat and relax. And this has been a group where I can just kind of take a back seat. They don't really get hype about my motivational speeches. They just don't. And so it's just all I feel.
Yeah, they've heard it all before, right? All right, let's get to a couple of questions here. Caden, one of our youngsters here. How long have you coached at UNCW, Coach?
A total of, I'm about to complete my 9th year total and my 6th year as the head coach. Well,
you're in your 6th year.
Yeah. We don't count the COVID year. We never have. It doesn't count. But I've been here for a total of 9 years.
Yeah, that first year was a little wonky.
Yeah.
123-49 is his record here all time. If you're wondering, it's pretty good.
What about if you take away the COVID year?
Well, take probably about 8 losses away from there or something.
We lost 10 games that year.
We lost games that we didn't even play.
Yeah,
it was a crazy year. Chase wants to know, did you play at UNCW?
I did not, but I always wanted to come here and play. I wasn't good enough. They didn't think I was good enough, and honestly, I wasn't. I went to Gardner-Webb and played for 4 years, and it came back around full circle. I was able to come here and be the head coach, so I think that's, it worked out the way it's supposed to.
And if you want to hear more of that story, when it comes out, episode 5 of Title Rising, it'll feature this guy and, again, his path to here and coming back. So just a little tease right there. It's not out yet, but it'll come out soon. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. David Corwin wants to know, what role will toughness play in this road stretch coming up for the Seahawks?
Who asked that?
Oh, David Corwin.
And he's not even here. But, that's the theme of the week. It's plastered in our locker room. This is the toughest part of our schedule right here. It is. 3 straight road games against some of the top teams. it's gonna be hard for us. So mentally, we need to be tough and be able to fight through adversity. Physically, we're gonna have to get ourselves ready for wars. We're number one, and people are gonna be coming at us. So it's gonna be the number one trait that we have to take with us.
We'll take a break here. When I get back, we're going to talk about that next game for UNCW. William & Mary comes up on Thursday. The Seahawks and the Tribe from Williamsburg, Virginia. Stay with us. Back to wrap things up next.
At Pawn USA, we buy, sell, trade, and loan money on almost anything. Buying? Come check out our amazing inventory at our 5 convenient locations. Selling? We can give you cash or a loan for your items on the spot. Find the Pawn USA nearest you in Wallace, Charlotte, Leland, and in Wilmington, and we'll work with you for an enjoyable and beneficial experience. Ask about our free layaway plan and check us out at pawnusa.net and on eBay. There's always a new find at Pawn USA.
I'm Josh Barber for Capital Ford Lincoln of Wilmington. It's our desire to be Wilmington's premier source for all your automotive needs. Our knowledge, selection, and most importantly, customer service is second to none. Whether you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, need regularly scheduled maintenance, technical repair, or collision service, we invite you to experience the way we do business. So come see us at Capital Ford Lincoln of Wilmington on Oleander Drive and let us be your car dealer. Remember, if you buy anywhere else, you'll pay too much, and go Seahawks.
Hampton Inn University and Hampton Inn Suites Landville Park are proud UNCW Seahawks sponsors. Award-winning hotels providing rooms, suites, catering, and meeting rooms. Ask for the Seahawks special. Call 910-399-9006. That's 910-399-9006. HamptonInn.com and support the Seahawks.
Today we have two very special guests on our program. Introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So we could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right. Oh, I like it. So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip. Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
The Coast is calling. Spend your next 4 years at UNC Wilmington. Learn more at uncw.edu/coast.
Keith Altman with Alpha Mortgage. As a former Seahawk, I know the importance of teamwork. So whether you're here at Trask Coliseum or at beautiful Brooks Field, take comfort in knowing that my team has you covered. From downtown to the suburbs to the beach. Give Alpha Mortgage a call. And go Hawks!
When it comes to industrial, hydraulic, hose, and marine supplies, FP Fensel Supply Company is a company you can trust. If we don't have what you need in stock, we'll get it. If you need help troubleshooting a problem, we'll do our best to solve it at competitive prices. We call it the Fensel Focus. Simply put, we know trust comes from a good experience, and we've been providing that to our customers from Wilmington to Jacksonville for 50 years. On the web at FenselSupply.com. That's FENSEL Supply.com.
Preparing for the big game, athletes practice countless hours year-round. Then, it's game time, and their fans get to see the results, cheering on their team to a win. At Coastline Insurance, we're working hard behind the scenes, preparing for when you need us, because we want our customers to be our biggest fans. Let Coastline Insurance shop your coverage and find out why we say, when we shop, you win. Find us online at coastlineinsurance.com.
Back to wrap things up here at Buffalo Wild Wings Old Eastwood Road location. Mike Vaccaro with the coach. Final score from New Jersey. Monmouth beats Northeastern 81-68. Before we get to William & Mary, a quick question from Kylie. She's got a shirt on that says Takayo Siddle's #1 fan. Man, I thought that was me, but okay, whatever. Who is your favorite player of all time?
Oh.
Of all time.
What do you mean? Like NBA, UNCW?
Let's go NBA.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant.
You're a
100%.
Kobe guy.
Yeah.
I'm a Jordan guy. You're a Kobe guy. Your players now are LeBron guys.
You see how he is the best.
It's a generational stuff, you know.
He could have said UNCW and put me in a tight spot, but he didn't.
I've been in that spot before. It's not good.
That's why he's the best.
Quick question from Cher. Gavin Walsh, will he be available this week? What's any status update?
He won't be available. He's back in town, getting his checkup appointments. And right now, for him, we're just hoping for good days. On a consistent basis, right now it's up and down.
All right, almost done here, but Joshua, William & Mary, the pace that they play, how do you get ready for that?
We have to try to simulate that in practice. It's going to be hard. A lot of coaches, they go in, try to drill work. We're going to try to just play live a lot and get our guys used to the pace.
All right, so UNCW at William & Mary Thursday, at Hampton on Saturday. If you cannot make it out there, we'll have those games for you on the breeze. 6:45 our airtime on Thursday, UNCW and William & Mary. The first of two meetings with the Tribe. The second meeting with Hampton coming up on Saturday. Coach, best of luck.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, everybody, for being out here today. MLK special edition of Talkin' to Takayo. We'll see you next week for another episode as well. Have a great day, everybody.